Hey everybody, it's Lynn from A Bit of Birdsong. I have something new that's going into the shop. This is sort of the prototype. So the very first one that is sold will be this one, and then following orders will be for a surprise or random book that's built exactly the same way, but it will be made from fabric pieces that I have on hand, and it will be tied with sari silk. It will receive at least 25 different pins, like safety pins, sometimes needles, large needles, needles that you can bind with. It'll be tied with some sort of cord, and it'll have 2 beads, one on each string. It'll definitely have my stamp on the back. And let's just look inside and I will show you what each one has. And hopefully you will like this setup enough that you're willing to just let me surprise you with fabric and little things to go inside. One thing that every book will have, in the front there's a pocket, and this is a little bit reminiscent of the prayer journals that I make called A Bit of Prayer. There will be 5 cards, and these are vintage cards from a series of cards called Sayings from A Course in Miracles. There was a book published, I believe, in the 70s called A Course in Miracles. I haven't read it, but I know people who have, and they did get inspiration from it. I would like to read it. In the meantime, I came across these cards, and they did encourage me. So whether or not you feel like that book was good, was authentic, was valid as a spiritual offering, these cards I feel like are really sweet cards and would be nice for encouragement or just to go in a journal as journal cards. And each one of these little books will have 5 of these cards in addition to all of the other things that go in. This one says, whenever you deny a blessing to a brother, you will feel deprived because denial is as total as love. This one says, it is impossible to overestimate your brother's value. Abide in peace where God would have you be. God is very quiet, for there is no conflict in him. What you see reflects your thinking, and your thinking but reflects your choice of what you want to see. So each one, again, will have a pocket in the front with 5 of those cards. Now going through here, every book is going to have 4 keys of some type. Here's 2 of the keys in the front, and you can see there are just safety pins on this fabric page. Here at the corner are a couple of bulb pins. And we have another fabric page with safety pins. There's a large needle. I sometimes use these for binding. That's a size 18 DMC needle. More bulb pins. There's a piece of lace. I will make sure to include something like that in every book. And this is a charm from an earring. It's just hanging there on a pin. More safety pins, another key. Then here is a little charm. It's just basically a piece of metal with a really wonderful shape. I love the coppery color. Each one will have some flower petals, some fabric petals that you can use to sew into your book pages. More safety pins. There's a little pocket here, and here these are badge clips. You know, I can see these being fun to use in some way. And there may be just different types of clips that I put in. Each book will be different and unique. There are more safety pins. There are a couple of little number charms. And then there's another key here. A couple of bulb pins at the back. And then we get to the end. So this is a really sweet little book. This is the first one. You could definitely take this when you receive it and remove all of the pins and everything inside and use it to continue to embellish. You could sew or glue pockets in. You could keep adding more safety pins and more of just everything. there's so much you could do with this. It's kind of a base, and then it's got the 5 really pretty cards. It's got the different charms. This is in the shop currently, and there is also a standing order for one of these books that will be a surprise. So it'll be fabric and pins tied with sari silk, a couple of charms on the outside, 5 of these inspirational cards, flower petals, and that sort of thing. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.